Hello and welcome back to Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. So, earlier, in an earlier segment, I was commenting on about how this is a Unity game, or I thought it was a Unity game. Actually, no, it looks like this is a game that was made using CryEngine, Crytek's CryEngine that they use in the Far Cry games. Which explains why it's so good, although my understanding is that the Unity engine has gotten a lot better over the last few years. But hey, here's a phone. Oh. Are you saying that I can't... Oh.
But why on earth are you there? Why aren't you calling from home?
It's hard to explain. I'm having to move around to follow it. When it finds a suitable host, it begins to amplify... Sorry, I'm not making much sense.
They're talking about flu and a quarantine on the radio, but this... I know you're not that kind of doctor, but it all just sounds really weird.
We don't know exactly what it is yet, but it's got something to do with the other night.
Stephen, your face, the mark, do you think you're infected?
It's not a disease, Lizzie. It's something else. There's something Kate said about patterns. I can't grasp it clearly yet.
Okay, come over. Have some lunch. We can talk properly. Have you spoken with Kate?
She's locked herself in the observatory. She's buried in the data. But it's already out here in the world. I need to see how it adapts.
How what adapts? Stephen, try to explain.
Time's up. Lizzie, listen. Be ready. I need to go. It's moving again. I'll call you later.
Okay. So again, it's just kind of reinforcing what we already know, some kind of signal that we figure, or at least that I figure, is some kind of intelligence, disembodied intelligence. And what may have happened is it somehow took everybody, caused everybody to disappear, become sick. You know, like with the nosebleeds and stuff like that. Reminds me of the Stephen King story, The Tommyknockers, and the movie that was made based on it. Because the alien ship in that story that was like buried in the ground was having an effect on people. It would cause them to lose their teeth. It would cause them to become smart and build things that, you know, were beyond known science. And now we're going to watch another scene.
Do you think she'll like it?
It's in an awful state, Stephen. I don't
It'll
think
be an
she'll...
adventure. It'll mean putting down roots here, maybe a family.
Are you sure she wants children? What, to stay here? It's not her place, you know.
Don't start that again, please.
I mean, she's ambitious, love, and she's, well, older. She's not going to want to stay cooped up at home looking after the kids.
Is that how you felt about me?
Oh, stop it, Stephen. That's not what I meant, and you know it. I'm just saying you should make a choice. If it's a family you want, well, you know how much Lizzie wants a family.
Jesus, Mum, I didn't come here for marriage guidance. I just asked what you thought about a fucking house.
Stephen Appleton language.
Sorry, it's just that you have to understand, Kate is the most brilliant, extraordinary, wonderful person I've ever known. She's like no one else. The way she looks at things. It's like she has whole worlds inside her head. I don't think you or anyone really understands that.
So wait a minute, I mean, wasn't Stephen carrying on with Lizzie? Or was he... I don't know. I may have to go back and rewatch everything from the beginning just to remember everybody's relationships. Nothing really going on here. I guess he was looking at buying this house. Let's see, did I already cover over here? I think, yes. And it's getting darker. Sun's going down. I hope it doesn't get so dark I can't see. To let. So I was thinking about maybe renting the house. And here's a radio. These are kind of like the recordings in BioShock.
06. Physical changes are evident. Although the butterfly burn is now faded, I can clearly see the change in my pores up close. As I record these words, I can feel myself hearing them as if for the first time, as if I'm both speaker and listener simultaneously. I am a scientist. I can only deal with the evidence I have. And this points in one simple direction. It's not in the observatory. It's in me.
More bloody claws. People were here. Can I go through here? Yes, no? We'll check out this house over here next. I guess I can't check out that house. There's no way in there? There's a ringing phone over here, though.
Kate? Kate, can you hear me?
Apparently not.
Listen, I'm trying to make things right. I've isolated myself. I'm in the old bunker at the substation. Just keep this band clear. If it's still alive, I'll try and check in every hour. Kate, I've convinced them to use the gas. I didn't know how else to stop it. I couldn't save them. Kate, it's in us, too. I've made arrangements for myself for after the strike, after I finish the job. You need to think of that, too. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry about it all.
Okay, so those planes that were attacking, they were dropping gas bombs. There's another phone ringing. Sure I can't get in there? Nope. Cannot get in there. Oh wait, yes I can. Here we go. Oh well, here's a way I can go. I still can't get into that yard. Okay, so this is kind of a shortcut from that yard to this one, I think. Yeah, okay, so I don't need to go in there. There's always like multiple ways to get from point A to point B, which I guess makes sense. That's at least moderately realistic. Can I get in through this door? Yes, yes I can. With your phone, she's a ringing.
No phones, you know the protocol. That doesn't matter now. It's figured out how to circumvent the telecommunications blackout. What? I didn't think it could. Kate understood. She saw how adaptable it was. How smart.
Jesus Christ, you're talking about it like it's alive.
You have to assume that everyone here is infected.
We can't know
We're
that.
infected. It's killed all the birds, and now it's in us. It's trying to leave the valley any way it can. The quarantine is not enough. You've got to remove the carriers. You've got to cut off its energy source, its food.
I've already told you, Stephen, I'm not going to order
You
an
have
airstrike.
to. Now it knows we're onto it. It's going to keep on spreading as fast as it can.
The quarantine and blackout will hold it in check. They've cut all of the phones out of the valley, so it's only you communicating
Aren't
out
you
now.
listening? It's figured out ways around it. Radio waves, something. All of the lines are cut, but the phones are working anyway. You've done all the right things, but it's not enough. You've got to stop it before it adapts again.
Stephen, My family, my wife and kids.
You know perfectly well what you've got to do.
I can't do it. Don't ask me to do it. You're asking me to sign their death warrant. My own family.
Damn it, don't you think I'm aware of that? I'll still be here when you drop the fucking stuff. Don't you lecture me about sacrifice, you spineless little shit. If you're so full of ideas, you come here and try dealing with it. Tell them the time when we had a choice is over. Tell them to do it. You've got to do it now.
Wow. So he's telling his friend, you know, as we've heard before in earlier segments, to drop, to perform a gas attack. Anything up here? Looks like these doors are all... Oh, no, this one's open. Any of these open? Nope, you're not open. What about you? Nope. And you're blocked, so I'm not even going to worry about you. Whoa, that was weird. I hear all kinds of weird sounds. This thing is getting noisier. Okay, I don't want to go down there yet because I'm not done with over here. Oh, I know I'm being kind of quiet. I can't really think of a whole lot to say that I haven't already said. Just kind of wanting to get to the end of this. But I also don't want to miss anything. I mean, the stories of the people are compelling. You know, how they deal with these events that become so much bigger and bigger, and oh, I'm in the pub.
You look well.
I don't. But thank you. You too. How are you settling in?
Nothing changes around here. I mean, it's great to be back. It still feels like home, I suppose. In a funny kind of way.
It's been a long time, Stephen. Last time you saw me, I could still walk properly.
You look pretty good to me.
Stop it.
For what it's worth, I'm sorry about how things worked out.
Or didn't.
Or didn't, right.
Do you think you made a mistake leaving?
My mum tells me it's never too late to change things. To put things right.
Funny. It's just what she said to me the other day. I have been wondering what she meant by that.
That's embarrassing. Sorry.
Maybe I should go.
Why?
Stephen, we're both married. I don't think this is a good idea.
What isn't? We're just two old friends having a drink, that's all.
Right. Yeah, so, okay. Again, I'm remembering now. So, Stephen and Lizzie were together. I don't think they were married. They were just dating. Stephen left. He came back with married to Kate. And then, but he and Lizzie kind of picked up again where they left off. Okay, so let me see here. Let me look at the map. The map. Okay, you are here. Right, so there's kind of a trail I can go on down here. So I think this is where that other path would have taken me. Yeah, I think in here. Right? I think this is where I would have come out. Maybe. Okay, out there. Oh, wait a minute. There's like a whole big place over here. I don't even know where this is. I hear a phone. Well, let me look over here first. Oh, I just slowed down. Oh, now it's sped up again.
It's all over the valley. Don't you get that? This isn't some abstract thing. Whatever came down into the tower has got out. They've quarantined the whole valley.
It's right here in the observatory.
It's out in the world. It's adapting and spreading. Do you understand?
No, we can't turn it away. It's come too far.
Kate, people are disappearing. Shut it down now.
No! If you won't help me, I'll do it on my own. I'm gonna route all the power back through Tower 6.
Kate!
Wait. It's trying to break through again.
Kate! Wait!
And we're going to come over here. I feel like I've been here before. Oh, this is that place I couldn't go earlier. See how the sun's moving back? Okay. Yeah, alright. This was that place I couldn't go. So this is a route back to an earlier, a shortcut basically back to an earlier section if you wanted to go back there. Well, which you don't, because it's pretty well covered, all of it. The day's going to have to advance again here. The sun. Oh, something's going on over here, I think. Yeah. We've got a scene. Oh boy, these make weird sounds. Oh, almost.
This was a mistake.
What do you want me to say? You knew what you were getting into.
Really?
Well, I'm sorry we don't measure up to your exacting standards, Dr. Collins. Maybe you just need to give us ordinary humans a break.
What? Ordinary humans like Lizzie Graves?
Ooh.
Did you really think that I wouldn't find out? Frank told me, or did you forget there's one person in this shithole who actually talks to me?
Kate, it was just a drink.
Don't bother, Stephen!
Oh, for Christ's sake. Kate, slow down.
You were engaged to her, Stephen. You nearly married her.
Oh, come on, it was just a drink.
Then why the hell did you lie to me about it?
Because I knew you'd be mad and then it would end up in a row. You wanted to focus on the event tonight.
Oh, so you were actually doing me a favor. Wow, I guess I just forgot to say thank you. Do not treat me like I'm an idiot.
You're overreacting. I know you're stressed.
Just don't. You keep away from me tonight. I'm not gonna let you ruin this for me.
Kate. Kate, come on, this is crazy.
Well, they, I want to get in there. They obviously weren't, too awfully happy. Yeah, what's that sound? It sounded kind of like an explosion. See, can I get out over here? I'm not being probably real efficient about how I'm exploring this. But there's a phone over here.
Jesus, man, what have you done to your face?
It's nothing. You collecting feed? Looks like the supplies haven't been coming in.
Again?
The phones are all strange. I can't pinpoint the logic of transmission.
You what? What are you doing with that paint?
Means the EMC are actually moving at the proper speed. Listen, Frank. Have you heard anything on the radio about a flu outbreak?
Doesn't seem much like flu to me.
They're shutting down access to the valley to try and isolate it. No, something about the phones. I can't put my finger on it quite yet.
What are you talking about? Hey, I'm still talking to you. Where are you going?
Alright, well this looks like a good place to end this segment. So thank you for watching, and we'll pick it up in the next one.